Dear students, the first module of alcohol and phenols, you will able to learn introduction of alcohol and phenol, their physical properties, their application in our daily life, and acidity of alcohol and phenols. Both alcohol and phenols are organic compound containing hydroxyl group as a functional group. In alcohol, OH group is directly attached with the aliphatic carbon, whereas in phenol it is attached with the benzene ring. Or we can say alcohols are hydroxyl derivative of alkane and phenols are derivative of benzene. Alcohols are colorless liquid with a sweet smell and a burning taste, and phenols are colorless crystalline deliquescent solid with a phenolic odor. Alcohols are less acidic. Their pK value lies in the range between 60 to 20, whereas phenols are more acidic because they form resonance stabilized structure, and alcohols are more soluble in water and phenols are sparingly soluble in water. Now let's talk about the reaction. Because hydroxyl group is a polar bond, so alcohol give two types of reaction due to bond break of CO bond and due to OH bond. Whereas the phenol, along with these two reactions, they gives electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Now let's talk about the classification of alcohol and phenols. If two hydroxyl groups are attached with a different carbon atom, we called it dihydric alcohol or diols. And if three hydroxyl groups are attached with three different carbon atoms, we call them trihydric alcohol or triols. Very common example is glycerol. Similarly, in phenol, if one substituent is attached with the phenol, then according to its position, it could be ortho, meta, and para. And if two hydroxyl groups are attached with the benzene ring, they could be 1,2, 1,3, or 1,4. And if three hydroxyl groups are attached with benzene ring, so according to their position, they could be 1,3, 5, 1,2,3, and 1,2,4. Alcohols have higher boiling point in comparison to other hydrocarbon having equal molecular mass. This is due to the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding between hydroxyl group of alcohol molecules. Hydroxyl group is polarized because oxygen acquires a negative charge and hydrogen acquires a positive charge. So this generates a dipole in the molecule. Generally, the boiling point of alcohol is increases with the increasing of carbon chain. Here in this example, you can see as the branching of alkyl chain is increasing in alcohol, the boiling point is decreasing. How this happens? Because van der Waals forces decreases with the decrease in the surface area. As the branching increases, surface area decreases, so van der Waals forces decreases, and this is the reason that as the branching increases, boiling point of alcohol decreases. Solubility of alcohol. Solubility of alcohol is governed by the presence of hydroxyl group. Alcohols are soluble in water due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. This alkyl group is hydrophobic in nature. So as the size of alkyl group increases, the solubility decreases. Physical properties of phenols. Phenols are crystalline solid at room temperature and they are pale pink in color due to the presence of impurities. Melting point of phenol is higher than hydrocarbon, again due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. And phenols are partially soluble in water due to hydrogen bonding, but are less soluble than alcohol because of the presence of this benzene ring. And most of the phenols are insoluble in water. Application in daily life. Alcohols are diverse class of organic compound characterized by the presence of hydroxy group attached to carbon atom, and this functional group give them unique properties that make them useful in wide range of application. They are used as a cleaning product, solvents, and disinfectant due to their ability to dissolve various substances and kill microorganisms. They are used in various industry, from cleaning product to fuel, food, and beverages. Alcohol are also used in personal care product, including skin care, hair care, and makeup, due to their ability to dissolve impurities, disinfectant, and improve penetration of active ingredients. Student, all of you are aware of sanitizer, as during COVID-19 we have used the sanitizer to get rid of virus and bacteria. Alcohol dissolves the outer layer or cell wall of microorganism, and once it breaks down, microbe can't survive. Generally, sanitizers are of two types: alcohol-based sanitizers and alcohol-free sanitizer. Alcohol-based sanitizer contains 60 to 95% of alcohol in the form of ethanol, isopropanol, which we also known by rubbing alcohol, and propanol, and it may also contain 3% of hydrogen peroxide as it act as a disinfectant. Sanitizer also contain a moisturizing agent in the form of glycerine, and some fragrance is added in it. And alcohol-free products are based on disinfectant such as benzalkonium chloride, or as an antiseptic in the form of chlorohexidine, chloroxylenol, iodine, iodophores, quaternary ammonium compounds, or trichlorosan. All alcoholic beverages, beer, wine, or any hard liquor, they contain ethanol. It is an alcohol that is produced by the fermentation of grain, fruit, berries, and other sugar sources. Various alcoholic drinks usually contain 40 to 50% of alcoholic content. Alcohol acts as a depressant. It is quite lethal. It may kill people than any other drug. Alcohol is rapidly absorbed in gastrointestinal tract. It metabolizes very fast and does not undergo any digestive process. So it rises to blood level in very short time. It also acts as a hypnotic. Methanol is also more toxic than ethanol, because by consuming 30 ml of methanol causes blindness, because it attacks our optic nerves, so it could be lethal also. Now let's have a look on the metabolic process occurs in a person's body when he consumes alcohol. Alcohol goes in the stomach, and it is 20% of alcohol is absorbed into the blood. After that it passes in the small intestine, and here also it is absorbed into the blood before the other nutrients. And the final metabolism takes in the liver, where alcohol metabolizes into aldehyde, which further breaks into water and carbon dioxide. The unmetabolized alcohol in the blood is excreted, the urine, and as a sweat. The unmetabolized alcohol in the blood goes through the lungs, and some of the alcohol move across the alveoli and it is exhaled. Finally, alcohol in the blood is delivered to the brain, and it affects the central nervous system, and the person becomes dim and hazy. He loses his muscular coordination, and it, if the when the alcoholic level in the person's blood become higher, then the sedative effect dominates over the stimulating effect, and the drive under drunken state is a crime. So police officer detect the blood alcohol content through the breath analyzer in a person, The concentration of alcohol in alveoli air is related to the concentration of alcohol in the blood. So when a person exhales, then the light is sources passes through in this chemical, where the alcohol in the breath it react with a chemical which produces a lighter colored solution. And as the amount of light passes through the sample and the increase as the alcohol concentration increases, it is translated to the percentage of blood alcohol, which we can see on the detector. This is how the breath analyzer works. And sobriety test is also done by the police officer, such as horizontal gaze, nystagmus, walk and turn test, and one leg stand test also. Ethanol is naturally prepared by fermentation of sugar. The lethal dose of alcohol is 10 gram body weight per kg of a person. And if the level of alcohol in the blood goes above 0.4%, so it becomes fatal. Alcohol are also used as a biofuel and a gasoline additive because they produce fewer emission during the combustion. So ethanol is blended with the gasoline to improve its octane rating, and it also reduces the toxic emission. So now these days ethanol serves as an alternative source of energy, and we can see there are some marking E10, E15 or E85. This means that ethanol is blended with gasoline. 10% of ethanol is blended with 90% of gasoline, and 15% of ethanol is blended with 85% of gasoline, like this. Why we add the ethanol in a gasoline? Because it increases its octane number. Octane number is actually standard measure of an engine. Higher the octane number, more ideal is the fuel. Octane number of petrol is defined as a percentage of isooctane and heptane. 90% means volume, 90% of isooctane, and 10% is heptane. You can see this type of image here, students. What does it mean? This shows the octane rating of petrol. The common octane rating of fuel ranges from 87 to 93 or 95. In India, in the few metro cities, you can see this type of rating at the fuel station. Few stations offer high octane rating. Regular unleaded petrol dispenses at fuel station with 87% of octane rating. And if you see the plus, this means this is a +1, then this is a 89% of octane rating, and premium, that is a 93. So that is a octane rating is 93. So this type of fuel rating you can see at the fuel stations. Diols and triols, they have also many applications because they have more hydroxyl groups on different carbon. So they have more extensive for hydrogen bonding. Glycerol is used as a permanent anti-freezing agent in cold climates. So it prevents the radiator from freezing, and it is also used for making polyester, explosive and resins. Glycerol, it is a byproduct of soap. It is used as a moisturizing agent, plasticizer, antifreeze, water-soluble lubricants, soaps, and cosmetic sectors. And nitroglycerin is used as explosive in dynamite also. Polyvinyl alcohol, it is a polymer of vinyl alcohol. It is a water-soluble synthetic polymer. It is used in paper making, textile, warp sizing. It is used as a glue, also as an emulsion stabilizer. it is also used for a packing material for medicine, because when a person takes a medicine, because of this so many hydroxyl groups are there, so the outer cover get dissolved and medicine is released. So this is, I'm giving you the activity, students. Find out at your homes there are so many household products and mouthwash, deo, lotion and aftershave. You find out the alcoholic and phenolic compounds in them.